We're at South High School where tonight the Red Wings host the Manitowoc Ships. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. Alongside me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, we got some breaking news. The starting quarterback for Manitowoc, Brennan Marotic, is out. He's a senior. They're going to go with a freshman, or pardon me, a sophomore, Ezra Emmy. What does that do to tonight's game for Manitowoc's chances?
Well, Brennan Marotic is they don't throw a lot at Manitowoc, but he's a good athlete, and he's a very good athlete. He plays baseball. He's got a great wing and things like that. They don't.
By that you mean a good arm?
Yeah, they do. So I think the fact that you don't have a senior and an athlete out there might hurt Manitowoc a little bit, but I think the challenge for South tonight is going to be stopping the run.
I think this is a real interesting matchup in terms of teams because Manitowoc does almost all running. They've only got 303 yards passing, over 1,700 rushing. South seems the times that we've seen them to be pretty stout against the run.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to have to do. It's kind of weird. We saw North last week. They threw like 100 passes or something like that. We had Kohler 2 weeks ago that was throwing the ball all the time. And now we got a completely different outfit tonight. We got Manitowoc that comes in the old-fashioned way. They just try to pound it right down you. And for Sheboygan South, there's no doubt, Marty, that they're going to have to stop the run. And this Ethan Just kid is up for the Crazy Legs Award for one of the best runners in the state. You know, they have these semifinalists. They have to give the best back, the best, wide receivers, the best quarterbacks. So he's a good one. And they got some other runners, too. They got Dixon, so stopping the run.
Hey, Robert Huffman for South, their quarterback, had a nice game last week, and South, a big winner up in De Pere. And, of course, you got Andrew Wildman and Boris Ristovojevic, a couple of top-notch runners for South.
Well, with the weather the way it is today, one of the things is maybe controlling the ground game a little bit is going to be important. Manitowoc's going to want to do it. Let's see if South wants to do it as well. Manitowoc, I was looking at their stats. I think they're 8th in the league in defense. I mean, for as good as their record is and some of their impressive wins, they are not stopping the offenses very well, and South's looking for an upset.
And so are we, by the way. Chris wants to get an interview before the end of the football season. We're going to step out, but before we do that, I want to give a shout-out to Grandma Rush. Her birthday today, 91 years old. She doesn't look a day over 65, Chris. Wouldn't believe it. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff for tonight's football game.
I tell people I have 3 kids, one of them's adopted, I just don't know which one.
I can't imagine having to be in a birth mother's position to make that choice.
I was kind of just asking her, what is your motivation? Why are you doing this? And she looked at me and she said, because you can give my son a life that I could not.
We always tell her, thank you. He is such a blessing to us.
Every day is just a ray of sunshine from him. So we're Chanda and Brian, and we chose adoption.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I'm super excited to introduce my dad because he's my hero. When I was little, he was doing this really important work, driving ambulances in Iraq. Now he's home, and he's still a hero because he tells the ambulances where to go when there's an emergency. I'm so proud of him. He's awesome. He's my dad.
If a service-connected disability hinders your civilian career, Volk Rehab offers a variety of services to help prepare you for your next mission.
The National Parkinson Foundation invites you to Moving Day.
Moving Day!
Are you ready to move? Walk, cheer, yay! Dance, stretch, laugh, and shout. Whatever it takes to beat Parkinson's.
Let's defeat Parkinson's.
Remember, people who move change the world. It's a new day for Parkinson's. Make your move today.
Simple moments are what make every day count.
Back at South High School, you probably heard Sim Safford, our field announcer,
introducing the South High team. They did go through the starting lineup of Manitowoc before we got on the air, their offensive team, and as we mentioned in the opening, Ezra Emmy, sophomore, is starting at quarterback tonight.
And there's nothing wrong with your TV. That is fog.
That is fog, that's right. Looking forward to a good game. South will be kicking off, Manitowoc receiving. And Chris Hine there, you see him on the sideline. He's nervous. He thinks he's got a good chance at winning tonight, and so do we.
Well, they need to win, Marty. You got to win
This is
2 of the last
playoff.
3. Yep.
They got to get a win here.
Sheboygan comes to town next week, and they're pretty good. And so you got to win 2 out of 3 to make the playoffs, and that was the goal at the beginning of the year. So this is the one you got to catch.
When you said Ashwaubenon was pretty good, was that an understatement?
I think that's an understatement. That one's going to be a tough one to beat. So.
Back deep for the Ships is Cameron Yeager and Ethan Just. Just is number 34.
He's 4th in the league in kickoff returns. Just that it is a 26.7 yards on every kickoff, so I guess that's the guy you don't want to see have the football.
Kyle Cady getting ready to do the kickoff chores.
And there is a good wind here, Marty, and it is going north to south.
Okay, that kick carries deep at about the 1 yard line.
And your guess is as good as mine who has the ball, Marty.
Yeah, it was Ethan Just. He was on that side and got it out over the 30-yard line, I believe.
It's going to be tough to read numbers. And it's not our age tonight either.
Well, it's never your age. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 27. Handoff to Just, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. Leading the charge was Dylan Kumaro.
Ethan Just 2nd in the league in rushing, 661 yards. He also has 11 touchdowns, which is numero uno. Drew Dixon comes in number 3 in the conference in running and is 647 yards. So
split off. I'm sorry,
Chris. We said you have to stop the run, have to stop the run. That's an understatement tonight.
Inside handoff to Dixon. He breaks through the line of scrimmage and has the 1st down.
Dixon coming in and averaging 5 yards a carry. Well over his average there.
They're going to place it at the 38-yard line. That's a 10-yard run, Chris. Just an inside handoff, something as simple as that. They caught South off guard.
South comes into the game 8th on defense in the league. That's a fumble.
That pass is intercepted. Making the interception was Steve Rodriguez, a lineman.
I thought that was a backward pass there, Marty, and it should have been a fumble, but either or, South has the ball, and we said turnover is going to be big, especially because it's a slick field, and it's really, really misty out there. First advantage to the team in red.
1st and 10 South, there you see it. And he gets it up to the, down to the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10 South.
Look at this formation.
Boris, the deep back, gets the handoff. He's through the line of scrimmage and gets to the outside. He's knocked out of bounds at the 22.
Manitowoc comes in at 3-3, 3-2 in the league. But I said their defense is 8th in the league, and see Boris running there. Boris comes in at 414 yards this season. He's the 11th in the league in rushing, Marty.
Triple stack by the Red Wings. They're doing it again. Wildman the up back. Again, Ristovojevic off tackle, and he's stopped at about the 19-yard line. That's a look we haven't seen, Chris.
No. You know, and I know Chris Korf and Chris Hine are always trying different things to match their skilled players, and here's just another interesting set.
Fernando Alvarez, the middle of that triumvirate in the backfield. Inside handoff to Wildman. He gets it down to about the 15.
I like it. Just keep it on the ground. Wildman, a heck of an athlete. We talked about him for 3 years. Who's getting it? It's Wildman right away. Got 2 downs to get 3 yards, boys.
Ristovojevic still the deep back. Huffman ducks under center. Handoff to Boris. He pounds up to about the 11. He'll have the first down.
Thought he showed really good speed, Marty.
Yeah, he had that burst right at the correct time.
Call it the 16, Marty. And they're right back up there. They don't even give you time to get the play written down.
Ball on the 11. Ristovojevic again, he gets stacked at the line of scrimmage. May have picked up about a yard.
Let's see if Manitowoc sticks more guys up in the box here. Mitchell Martinez is back. He's number 81, but I like the way it's going on the ground. I wouldn't change anything yet.
Ristovojevic with 20 yards and 4 carries so far.
South does have the wind, however.
Martinez wide to the right. Third back, Ristovojevic tries to cut it back, but gets chopped down inside the 10.
Little discussion to Cameron Yeager of Manitowoc there, who'll get a puffy a pop when he never even had the ball. The officials were basically warning number 2 for Manitowoc for that late hit. We're going to spread them here.
Yeah, 2 wide receivers, left and right. Martinez to the left. Huffman in the shotgun, all alone. He takes it right up the middle and gets drilled at about the 6-yard line.
I thought that was a good play, and I was going to say something. Maybe he'll run here, but it just didn't have the results we need, and we're going to try a field goal, Marty. Kyle Cady, who's got a good foot.
Cady coming in, doing the holding will be Michael Miller.
And it's a slick field, so be sure, Michael.
Good snap and set. The kick to the upright is good. South on top with 6:58 left in the first quarter, 3-0.
What a day. We need to get outside.
But, honey, I think there's a game on somewhere.
Well, I know another game we can play.
What? Golf? You and me?
I'm ready to learn, and I found a great deal on lessons.
Okay, game on.
I think I can take you.
Now you can learn to play golf, starting with one great deal. 5 lessons from a PGA or LPGA instructor, starting at only $99. Get the details at getgolfready.com. Get ready to play.
Back at South High School, the Red Wings getting a turnover on an interception by Steve Rodriguez, and South able to get it down inside the 10, but got stopped there, and Cady kicked the 23-yard field goal.
Cady's got a good foot.
It carries deep into the end zone, And I think we mentioned it at the North broadcast. Once the ball goes in the end zone in high school, it's dead, and they bring it out to the 20.
That's a nice weapon to have.
No kidding. Emmy Ducks under center, just in motion, and they give it to the fullback up the middle. That was Dixon on the carry that time. Picks up 2 yards. Emmy Ducks under center, quick count. Gets it off to Yeager. He gets hit in the backfield and drilled down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there.
How about a loss of 2 yards, Marty?
Yep.
Good defense. Wildman with the initial hit. Dylan Kumaro right there, swarming to the ball.
3rd down and 10, and these are the kind of situations we thought would really play against Manitowoc. Long 3rd downs.
Yep, good call, Marty.
Wide receivers off to the right. Inside handoff to Dixon, that was, and he gets knocked down at the 24.
Coach Dixon probably does not want to risk throwing the ball up against the wind. But as a result, they're going to have to punt it away.
I think that's Dixon doing the punting. 36, pardon me. Lifer.
Fair catch,
and
but he
a fair
fumbled.
catch was called, but it was dropped, but the South return man fell on it. That was Tristan Schmidt. Ooh, that makes you nervous.
Well, just like that, South's offense is back on the field, Marty. Sorry about that.
Good job. 31-yard punt, is that what you got?
I got 36.
Okay.
But it was from the 24 plus 26 plus 5 is 31. I got that figured out.
Hey, you're good at math. We all need a little help once in a while. Diving forward was Ristovojevic, but not much there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We're calling it 2nd and 10 because he didn't actually gain a full yard.
No.
So you can't give it to him, but...
Staying with this triple stack here, Marty. Triple I.
3rd back through. Ristovojevic breaks through. A good burst again, but just short of the 1st down. Picks up about 7 there.
Here you'll see it again. I like that quick burst. Look at his feet. Woo. We've been talking about Boris for years now. He's just a junior.
Ball spotted on the 48-yard line of Manitowoc. Martinez wide to the right. Still got the triple stack.
Oh, that's a
Manitowoc
penalty.
jumped offside. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
Those are the penalties that drive coaches crazy. The ball's right in front of you, son. Watch it right here. Right in front of him. Oops. We're not proud here at South High. We'll take the free 5.
South continues in the triple stack. Huffman Ducks under center.
Again.
Manitowoc trying to time the snap. Either that or Huffman is drawing them offside.
Well, Robert's a pretty smart guy. So whatever he's doing, keep it up. We're down to 3:40 in the first, Marty, compared to a week ago.
We were talking about this before the game. Kerry Kautzer told Scott that first half ran for 2 hours.
It did. That was the longest half. Oh, interesting set here, Marty.
Wildman and Alvarez in the slots. Huffman on the keeper runs it right up the middle for the first down.
Love that call. The reason I like that call is you got 4 people spread, which means you got to have at least 4 corners out there and probably a safety, which really opens it up. And
you get a good shot.
Between you and the quarter or center, you can get some yards.
Ball spotted on the 32-yard line.
First down.
A little more traditional setup now for South. Huffman in the shotgun. Wildman takes the inside handoff, and he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Andrew didn't get a lot of help from his line that time. Or
I wouldn't give the line that much credit.
That or Manitowoc ran some kind of stint there. When he stunted through there, it was...
Watch out, Ristovojevic is one of the slots, Chris. They've liked to go to him. He's a big guy, good hands. Right down the middle. Pass is in. We got interference. I'm not sure if the receiver made the catch.
I think they're going to give it to him, Marty.
Big number 99, Cody Zimmerman on the catch. And it was a catch.
And an interference. So either way, we get a first down there.
Ball spotted on about the 17-yard line. That pass interference is declined. South will take the play. Got it at the 16-yard line. That was an 18-yard play, Chris. Handoff to Ristovojevic, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage and stopped.
Another good drive. This one started at the 45. Now we're inside the 20. But inside the 20s, when you make your money, you got to put points on the board.
One thing that South hasn't done, Chris, is try to go wide. Huffman back, drills it right to Martinez. He makes the catch. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, South.
Well, what you had there, Marty, was the corner fell down on the curl route there by Mitchell, and whoops, and an easy touchdown, Huffy to Martinez.
Katie in to attempt the extra point. Kick sails to the upright and through. With the 1:21 left in the first, South on top, 10-0.
Parents sure have their hands full, and they could use an extra hand. Now, every state offers free or low-cost health insurance for your sports hero or budding artist. Kids up to age 19 can get checkups, doctor and dentist visits, hospital care, prescriptions, and more. Your child may qualify based on your family size and income. It's one less thing to worry about. Call or go online for more information.
Kyle Cady getting ready to do the kickoff. South, couple of good drives, Chris, and they've shown they can go to the air in the fog.
Well,
Cady's kick carries deep into the end zone. And Manitowoc will get it 1st and 10 at the 20. You know, when you have this inexperienced quarterback, it's like trying to run the offense with one arm behind your back.
Well, I still think it's stopping the run. I don't think the quarterback is going to make or break it today. And so far, South has been up to the challenge, as you see right there. Tristan Schmidt right there. You know, and another thing, because Marotic is not back there, and like you said, you know, taking away the passing game, Marty, you can cheat your D-backs up a little bit, your safeties, to play the run.
Yeah, good point. Put more guys in the box, as they say. Justin Dixon in the backfield, and Manitowoc calls a, well, asks for an official timeout. Right. I think there's something with the equipment.
You know, another thing, too, is the South has been, there's been a weakness for South. It's been the big play.
Yeah,
and
good point.
We cannot allow the big play tonight if we're going to win here.
And those big plays, you know, the nights that we've been here, they've come on passes and runs and some special teams, too.
So, like I said,
not limited.
No, and the defense is real good. It always seems like somebody will break through, and we just can't allow that to happen tonight.
All right, Dixon has his equipment fixed. Dixon and Justin the backfield. Emmy under center. Inside handoff to Dix. Oh, fake. And he throws a pass, and it's complete to Ben Coles.
Yeah, Ben Coles, their second leading receiver. But again, there's not a lot of passes been thrown by Manitowoc, but this is a nice, safe one there for Emmy. Coles plays baseball too, I know.
10-yard pickup on that play. Makes it 1st and 10 Manitowoc at the 32-yard line. Well, good faking into the line, Chris. Timeout by Manitowoc. WSCS has a football schedule change. Next week, we were scheduled to do Bayport at North, but it happens to be that South is at home also, and it's their homecoming. So we are going to do Ashwaubenon at South. And I know some of you North High fans are going to, you know, not like it very much, but it's an executive decision that we've made, and we're going to go with it. And usually what happens somewhere down the line, we'll pick up a North game probably during the football season and try to make up for the loss of a football game now. But look for us at South next week for their homecoming against Ashwaubenon. Inside handoff, and the running back, Dixon, goes nowhere.
Well, that was just messed up from the get-go.
Actually,
looked
that
like
was Yeager.
Half the line took off and half didn't, and then there was a poor exchange. And this will be the last play of the quarter, Marty.
Already? Emmy rolling, throws. He's got his receiver short, Ben Coles. And that should be the quarter. There it is. We're at the end of one here at South High School, and the Red Wings lead it 10-0.
Our daughter might be drinking or taking something else. We can't talk with her about it. She keeps everything secret. But when I pretend everything is okay, I'm keeping secrets too. My therapist suggested Al-Anon family groups. It was helpful to hear what other parents said. Are you troubled by someone's drinking? You might be surprised at what you could learn in an Al-Anon family group from people just like you. Call 1-888-4-Al-Anon or visit alanonfamilygroups.org.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at MakeTheConnection.net.
Going to school pregnant.
Back at South High School, some total yards from that first quarter. Manitowoc had 33, 17 via the rush. South had 71, 36 via the rush. First play of the second quarter. Emmy's pass is complete. That one also to Coles.
Ben Cole, 6'4", 200 pounds. Big target for Emmy. I think what you're trying to do is loosen up the South defense a little bit to get that running game going. Because right now, Manitowoc's running game, which is their strength, has been shut down by the Red Wings.
The Ship's a little bit slow getting to the line of scrimmage. Just in motion, inside handoff to Dixon. He slips by a couple of tacklers and gets into South territory at the 49-yard line.
Second biggest run so far tonight.
It's going to be 2nd and 1. A fumble. Looks like, well, who did fall on it? Manitowoc got it back, but it's back at the 50-yard line.
That was just messed up again. Emmy never really received the snap, and guys are coming through, and he's not ready, and that sophomore inexperience right there hurt them and put the Ships now in a 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, it's back a ways. Yeager in motion, fake handoff. Ezra Emmy's pass is incomplete again, going for Ben Coles, but he was not able to make the catch.
I think Tristan Schmidt may have got there a little early. Let's watch here. Either way, he's all over Coles. Regardless, we'll take the stop there by Schmidt and force Manitowoc to punt again.
Tristan Schmidt back deep for the Red Wings. Leifer on the punt. Schmidt waving for the fair catch and makes it at the 15-yard line, and then we get a late flag.
Oh, that's a bad call. They just got their feet kind of tangled up, Marty. And then he fell down. They both were running, and then the guy fell flat forward.
Can we see that again, Chris? Scott?
I didn't watch this. Watch how they get their feet just tangled up here.
He bumped them in the back, I thought.
I'm a homer.
Well, that pushes them way back from the 15 back to the 8. Martinez is wide to the right.
Got to get some first downs.
Inside handoff to Wildman. He spins up to just over the 10-yard line.
You had Harrison and Martinez that time out there, Marty.
Pardon me?
You have both receivers out there on this set. Harrison and Martinez both on this side.
Trying to go wide. Ristovojevic breaks a tackle but can't keep his feet. He falls down outside the 20-yard line.
Almost looked like a misdirection. The line kind of went one way and Boris ran the other. And Marty had asked for them to run outside and it went for success.
There you see it. That number 42 just got his feet. That was Isaac Pedon.
Ball's at the 20.
Wildman through, avoids another tackler and is finally wrapped up and knocked down at about the 29.
Mitchell Martinez go find somebody to hit. Watch the athletic move here by Wildman. Woot. Now, Martinez would have came up and hit one of the tacklers there. We might have got a couple more yards.
A lot of wideouts on the right. Wildman and Ristovojevic. Huffman, again on the keeper, gets it up over the 30 to about the 33.
I'll tell you, Chris Korf's calling a great game. Mixing it up, I like that call. You're getting 3-4 yards at a chunk. You're going against just three defensive linemen, so there's big holes there. Once again.
Huffman in the shotgun this time, 3 wide receivers again to the right. Quick out.
Another good play.
Catch is made by Ristovojevic. He puts his head down and rams forward to about the 38-yard line.
Another good call, Chris Korf.
A 6-yard pickup on that play.
Sim Safford calls a fleet of ships on the stop, but gets no love from the studio audience up here.
Second down and 4. Wildman offset here on the left. Wildman trying to get a block for his running back Tristan Schmidt, but Tristan doesn't get much.
Boy, this drive started on the 8.
That was a loss of 2, Chris, on that play.
Well, we've got out of trouble and we're moving. Got a ways to go here.
Wide receivers left and right. Huffman rolling, quick out, but Martinez had his knee down, and it's going to be called down. It'll be a no gain, but it will be a completion.
Huffman does the punting as well. Looks like that's what South's going to have to do here. But they got out of trouble. They gained some yards, flipped the field a little bit.
Yeah, a lot will depend on this punt.
Sauber 22 back.
Manitowoc got through but just missed the block, and it looks like they may have gotten a hand on it. Manitowoc's going to get the ball in great field position inside the 50 at about the 46-yard line. I think he got a piece, Chris.
I think he did too. Gosh. Because that only went 9 yards. You got all those guys down there. You should have been hitting the white shirts first.
1st and 10 Manitowoc. Inside handoff to Dixon. He lunges forward and a late spear by a South defender. No call. South a little lucky on that one.
I like this officiating crew, Marty. They get the ball down in place and away it goes. Let's see that spear. Oh, yeah. He's lucky he kind of fell off there, Tristan.
Just in motion. Inside
Boom.
handoff, and hit in the backfield was Dixon.
Kumaro again. Watch Dylan come right in here. Off the block. Good play. And he's excited as I would be too. Another situation that Manitowoc doesn't like. Third and long.
3rd and 9. Ezra Emmy drops back.
Nobody
he's got
here.
He's got Yeager. Can he get the first down? He lunges forward. He's close to the 30-yard line. Great catch and run by that kid. That was Cameron Yeager.
There was nobody out here.
That was a 15-yard pickup, Chris. And he finally went to somebody without the last name Coles.
We're down to 4:40 in the half. Wow.
Now, this is fast. Just is the wing on the right. He's in motion. Give it off to him on a jet sweep. And he avoids 2 tacklers, and he's got the first down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, the short field gave the Ships a little momentum, and they're taking it. There was nobody out there either. No.
Real bad tackling. They had 2 or 3 guys had a shot at him.
Dean and Schmitz had a chance, but I'll tell you, there was a load out in front of him. It's getting really
spotted
foggy,
on
Marty.
the 19-yard line, an 11-yard pickup by Just.
Very difficult to see.
Oh, some good blocking up front, and Dixon goes for about 8. It's hard to tell from here.
More fog and more rain of some sort. It's
Inside
not like a
handoff.
deep rain.
Eric Wiesman giving you that shot. Richard Bartson up on top. Scott Maloff, our director. Gain of 8 on that run.
Timeout South, Marty. They want
Timeout
this.
by South. There's 3:57 left in the half. South on top 10-0, but Manitowoc is driving.
I just didn't like that short field, Marty, and it just kind of changed the whole momentum of the half. South dominated the game, and then you can't block on a, you're on a punt, and just flipped everything. Just gave them all the mojo.
You're right there, Chris. They were lucky, fortunate to get it out as far as they did.
East and North, I think, playing tonight. It's East 7, North nothing.
2nd down and about 2. Just on an inside reverse, bouncing to the outside is Yeager. He stumbles forward to about the 7, and he's going to have the first down.
I didn't like that situation the way it looked either. There's nobody out here. David Yang on the tackle, the 5'7" junior. 3:40 in the first half.
Ball is on the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Ships. Coles is a wide receiver on the right. Inside handoff.
Again.
Yeah, Dixon not going anywhere.
Alex Feudner and 17, Dylan Kumaro.
He lost a couple yards, Chris. They started at the 8, and good defense played by the Red Wings that time. Oh, we got a motion on the right guard of Manitowoc.
That's a big play, too. That helps.
Pushes Ships all the way back to the 15-yard line.
Might have to force Emmy to throw.
Dixon, the back, just in motion. Give it to him on the sweep. And that time South does the job with their tackling.
Kumaro and Feudner again.
Ball is on about the 13-yard line. That was only a 2-yard pickup, Chris.
Here it is, big play. Boom. Cody Zimmerman in there as well.
Justin Dixon in the backfield. Emmy was going to drop back and throw, but we get timeout by South. Good timeout in that situation, Chris. They want to make sure they got everything covered. 2:14 left until halftime. Fog's getting worse. Reminds me of that Bear game a number of years ago now over at Soldier Field.
The Eagles? Was that the Eagles?
It could have been. I know they had a spotter on the field telling the guys up in the booth what was happening.
You know what's weird, Marty? It's 2:40. It's only 7:40. It's a fast half.
Yeah, very fast half.
Well, and I said before, the officials
we weren't
get the
even
ball
done
now.
with the first quarter in 40 minutes over at North last week.
They get the plays in, and the officials get the ball spotted, and we go. Maybe the Big Ten or Pac-12 can figure that out.
All right, third down. Emmy's got it. He's looking to throw. He does. He's got his receiver, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Cameron Yeager making the catch. That one hurt.
Yep.
Well, they need the extra point to pull within a field goal.
I don't know. It's good.
It is good. With 2:07 left in the half, South on top, 10-7.
The bus, that was hard. You just have all the stares and you have all the questions. When you get pregnant, all the stuff just goes through your mind. Abortion, adoption, keeping him. When you're 15 and pregnant, you can't do it without support. I wanted to give him a better life. I'm Miranda and I chose adoption.
Manitowoc getting ready to kick off. Tristan Schmidt will go back deep for the Red Wings.
Yeah, two Red Wings that line up on the wrong side.
We'll get her figured out yet. Hey, there's a lot of fog down there.
I'll
Cut
tell
him some slack.
One play away, Marty. One play. No, you don't allow them a touchdown there, and then they're probably kicking a field goal.
Katie is the other man back deep for the Red Wings. Katie and Schmidt, 6 and 8. Leifer will do the kickoff. He's the punter and the extra point man. That kick carries back to about the 2-yard line. Katie showing good speed, but a nice tackle made on the far side of the field.
Can't see a
you guys
thing.
got that number?
Kyle Cady, who's third in the conference in kickoff return, did not get near his average on that one of 26.8 yards per return.
Boy, oh boy, look at that spot, Chris. It's only going to be about the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Red Wings at the 10. Did we miss a penalty?
No.
I thought he was out to the 20. Right. Huffman gives it to the first back through Wildman, and he doesn't get much. And Manitowoc calls a timeout, I believe. Yes, they do. No gain on the play. There you get a good shot of Robert Huffman bringing the troops over. Little run pass option, Chris. Roll them out.
I'm going to run again first. Why? Because I want Manitowoc to spend that last time out. Then on third down.
Then maybe.
Yep.
That's why you're the color man.
I'm just giving it why I would do it. I don't know what South's going to do. South dominated the half
out there.
And are leading. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Each team with kind of a turnover.
They certainly eliminated the big plays South has on defense.
Yep. And that block punt was big, and of course the interception by Manitowoc on their first drive.
Huffman hands it back to the second back through Ristovojevic. He's on the loose. He's through the line of scrimmage, and he gets knocked down outside the 30-yard line.
Now let's see if Sheboygan South goes into attack mode here instead of worrying about controlling it. Now you can maybe do that run pass and try to get some points, all because of this run right here. Wherever Boris is, you see his helmet.
24-yard run. Miller and Martinez off to the left. Second back through is Ristovojevic again, and that time Manitowoc does a better job of holding him up.
Manitowoc not going to take the timeout here.
Second and about 8.
Chris Hine, Chris Korf talking to each other. Good relationship they have.
I formation, 2 backs this time. Second back through, Ristovojevic gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a yard loss or so.
We're under a minute. Looks like South is, considering they're going into a strong win, I think they're very content to take their 10-7 lead here. I would not even hand it off if this is your attack. I would just take a knee.
Well, I don't know about that. I'd give myself an option for a big play. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do, but I wouldn't take a knee.
They're going to call timeout.
Timeout South with 27.2 seconds left. According to the scoreboard, both teams have 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, that's South's last. They used 2 on defense, Marty.
Okay, you're right. They just changed the scoreboard. South coming into tonight had a 2-3 record in conference, 2-4 overall. Chris had mentioned Manitowoc with a 3-3 record, 3-2 in conference. Manti with that key injury to their quarterback, I mean, that's got to make a difference, Chris. But it doesn't matter who was going to quarterback. They were going to be handing it off and running the football.
And they got their short passing game going, which is good calls by Coach Dixon. And you can see Emmy has been very good at that. Manitowoc hasn't thrown the ball down the field all night.
Miller, wide right. Wildman and Ristovojevic in the slot on the right. Huffman on a keeper picks up a yard or 2. That's going to be about it. And referees signaling to stop the clock. Manitowoc calls their last timeout. Give Huffman a gain of a yard. And it's going to be 4th and 8. We mentioned it earlier. I'll mention it one more time. Next week, we were scheduled to be at Sheboygan North, but we will be right back here when South hosts Ashwaubenon in their homecoming game. And then the week following, the October 18th, we have the North-South game, which is also here.
I can't believe it's
Yeah.
over.
Well, you will get an interview that last week.
Get one tonight.
Wildman throws up a prayer and it's incomplete. Why? Wow, that was unexpected to say the least. Manitowoc has it 1st and 10, ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Boy, oh boy, Chris. No timeouts for either team. Emmy back. And catch is made by Coles. They're giving the catch to Ron Krowski.
Hangs out of bounds.
Pick up a 6. 2nd down and 4. 11.7 seconds left. Pass is to the wide receiver who tries to get out of bounds. Yeager makes the catch.
Third down and 1. Field goal, Marty. 45 yards. With the wind.
Kick is up and short, and we're not at halftime yet. 1.5 seconds left. Well, that was interesting to say the least. South will get one more play and we'll be at halftime. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. The victory formation. Huffman takes a knee and we're at halftime with South on top, 10-7.
A healthy diet and plenty of exercise are keys to success, both on and off the ice. Teaching kids how to eat right will give them the fuel they need to be at their very best.
Growing bodies need lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy to be healthy and strong. A registered dietitian can work with your family to help you create nutritious meals you will love.
And don't forget to exercise for at least 60 minutes every day. Visit kidseatright.org for more information.
applause, South High's varsity dance team. Under direction, Carly Reineman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to focus your attention to the north side of the field, our youth football program.
You show your smile to the world every day, but nearly 4 out of 5 Americans say they would smile a lot more if their teeth looked better. The good news is, healthy teeth can be safely and affordably corrected at any age. Advances in orthodontics have made the treatment more successful and comfortable than ever.
Only orthodontists receive 2 to 3 years of education beyond dental school to learn the proper way to align and straighten teeth. To learn more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
See these hands? They grip the wheel of a Humvee in Afghanistan.
12 years. Flying choppers.
My hands? They're here for the person who fought in Afghanistan. I made the call and got support from my sister.
Mine take care of the person who flew those helicopters. And if life gets overwhelming, they're ready to dial the Veterans Crisis Line.
Confidential help is just a call, click, or text away.
Bye. Jen, I'm here. Okay, why are you wearing that?
Because we are going golfing.
I would, except I got a lot of stuff I gotta get
Oh
done.
no, no more to-do lists, no more laundry. We are gonna go have fun. I mean, we've always wanted to learn how to play golf, right? So, it's playtime.
Come on. Okay, what am I gonna wear?
You can learn how to play golf with 5 lessons from a PGA or LPGA instructor starting at only $99. Go to getgolfready.com, get ready to play.
Simple moments are what make every day count.
Back at South High School, and as you can see, the fog is not getting any better, but we do have some halftime stats for you. Totals for South, they had 84 yards rushing, 41 yards passing for 125. Huffman, I've got him, Chris, for 4 for 4 for 41 yards. The only incompletion came on a fake punt by Andrew Wildman. Ristovojevic leads all rushers with 11 carries for 61 yards. Wildman with 5 carries for 12 yards, and Huffman with 5 carries for 13 yards. Tristan Schmidt got 1 tote for -2 yards. Leading receivers, Martinez 2 for 17. Zimmerman had 1 catch for 18 and a touchdown. Nope, I take that back. The touchdown was to Martinez. And Ristovojevic had 1 catch for 6 yards. For Manitowoc, they really had a tough time gaining yards. They only had 92 for the half, 48 passing, 48 rushing, 44 passing. Their leading rusher was Dixon with 9 carries for 34 yards. And the guy that we really expected to see highlighted, Chris, only had 3 carries. That Ethan Just, 3 carries for only 14 yards. Their leading receivers were Cameron Yeager with 2 catches for 18 yards. And Ben Coles, let me get this, make sure this is right. Ben Coles had 3 catches for 20 yards. He leads all receivers in the ball game. But Much different than last week. Not a whole lot of offense, a whole lot of defense, and we like it that South is getting the second act kickoff.
Yeah, I like that a lot, and I looked at your numbers, Marty. I went, oh my! I mean, Manitowoc just 48 yards on the ground in the half. Are you kidding me? This team is a running machine, and South defense has been stepping up to the task so far. That short field hurt them, but I like that South gets the ball first, and I like the fact that South gets the win in the fourth quarter.
Katie and Schmidt are the deep backs. Schmidt takes it inside the 5. Missed by one tackler. He's got an opening. He's out to the, pulled out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Great return by Tristan Schmidt.
Look at Coach Tudis, Coach Hine, applauding and giving handshakes to his special teams. Look at Coach Hine there. That a boy, he's saying. Good job, good field position, chance to get a score.
I think the credit has to go to Eric Wiesman for hanging in as that runner ran right by him on the sideline. Good job, Eric. Richard Bartson on top, giving you that shot. Huffman on a keeper, gets through the line of scrimmage. He's missed by one tackler, and he's pulled down at about the 40-yard line of Manitowoc, pardon me.
Good play. Good block there. Good block seal there. Harrison got to just knock his guy down. Sam Selk with the block up the field, number 10.
First and 10 for the Red Wings. Ristovojevic in the slot on the left. Look for him. They like to throw to him. Huffman again sneaks through, but a nice tackle made right at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop was Isaac Petton. That'd be nice if South could keep the ball moving, Chris. The offense has shown some spurts, but then they've sputtered. Huffman takes the snap. He throws a nice ball to Ristovojevic, who makes the catch right at the 30. That should be a first down.
Well, the fog is really thick. You can see it there. I saw some of the change. Here's the replay. Huffman to, yes, that is Boris there. But I talked to some of the chain king in the bathroom at half, and they said they can barely see the scoreboard and then the skybox up here. It's so foggy. Especially when they're so far away.
Yeah, exactly. South hustling out of the huddle.
Offsides.
Running back is swallowed up in the middle of the line, picks up maybe a yard. Not even sure who carried the ball.
Wildman.
We'll give it to
going
him.
back to the huddle from when he was down, Marty, but you know, it's difficult to see numbers.
They got to run more sweeps to our side.
I can barely see the Manitowoc side.
South spreading the field. Wildman the lone setback with Huffman. Robert looks down the middle. He's got a receiver. Manitowoc comes over and almost makes an interception. The defensive back made a good read, but couldn't come up with the ball. Mitch Rathshack, I think that was. According to my stats, Chris, that's Huffman's first incompletion of the ball game. 3rd and 9.
Need a first, Marty. That
little
could get
swing
it.
Pass to Wildman. Running for the sideline. He's going to be just short. Taken down at about the 21.
Boy, that looked like it's going to open up real nice. Good sell by Huffman, looking down the field, and then dumped it off. And on fourth and, well, let's call it 2. They got to get over the 20, I believe, and they're at about the 21. They're going for it, though, Marty.
Oh, I would, too.
Come on, Boris, get that burst. Go to the right, go to the right.
Boris, a lone setback.
Trying to draw him offside.
Huffman on the sneak.
He should have it.
I think he's got it.
I don't like this.
That linesman really came in close to the 20. See where they spot it.
I
don't know if you noticed this, Chris, but when he got the center, he took one little step back, and then he saw the opening and went to it to the right of his center.
I thought he had it pretty good, and then they shoved him back, but I didn't like where the official came in.
544-937. 544-937.
Oh, boy.
I didn't like that spot at all. Oh, that's too bad.
Yep. Well, they turned the field, left Manitowoc deep, but sure would have been nice to come away with points. Ball spotted on the 19-yard line. Penalty flag, it's going to be on Manitowoc, illegal procedure.
Goes against the Ships. 5-yard penalty. Ball's marked at the 14-yard line, 1st and 15.
There you see a good shot there by Eric.
Green ticket number again, 544-937.
Just is 34, Dixon is 46. Little crossbuck action. Just has it. Getting to the outside, gets outside the 20. That was a 6-yard run, Quist. And bursting through the line of scrimmage before being stopped is Justin, and he lunges forward for a first down.
Looked like he fell about 5 yards, Marty.
Yeah, really. Oh, boy.
Now
Can't really see anything there.
They gave him that, and then, like I said, when Huffman ran, it looked like he was up farther before. Oh.
Second back through, little delayed action, and then again the running back lunges forward for extra yards. Second down, ball spotted on about the 35.
Dixon with that carry, Marty.
Okay, got it.
Here's the Ships again on a sweep.
Cameron Yeager getting to the outside is knocked out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. 9-yard gain.
Kyle Cady came up to make the initial stop, but got to put him down.
10-yard pickup on that run by Yeager. He's not carried a lot, but he's had an impact in the ball game. Caught a touchdown pass and now doing some good running. Inside handoff to Dixon, trying to bust it to the outside, but Wildman wouldn't let him go. Also helping on the stake, on the takedown was Jake Malwitz.
7:20 and counting, Marty.
been a fast ball game. Just on the sweep, avoids one tackler and is dropped just short of the first down at about the 46-yard line.
Well, they only had 46 total yards in the first half on the ground, and already here they've got 35 all on the ground. 3rd and 1.
First back through is Dixon. He's got the first down.
Nice and simple for Manitowoc, right up the middle.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Manitowoc. Ball spotted on the 42. Manitowoc getting its running game going. Just is knocked back. He gets hit in the backfield and knocked back from there, so it's going to be a loss on that run.
Zimmerman right there again, big number 99. Can see the ball there, I think. So we have to like hockey with the little streak.
Yeah, really.
It. Fumble.
Oh, dropped the ball and he falls on top of it. Ezra Emmy looking and just lost the handle.
Murray was going to take the back anyways. Slipped out of his hand. South kind of read that play.
That was a big loss too, Chris. I got it for a loss of 6. Clock running to 5:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Emmy under center, drops straight back, a draw play, and hit in the backfield was the running back, Dixon. Nowhere to go. Loss of 6 on the play. Again.
Kumaro there, Zimmerman there. Wow. The Ships were marching right down the field.
Stop that in a hurry.
Yep. Watch this. Ooh.
Good snap. Punt is away. Schmidt calling for the fair catch and makes it at the 25.
Well, credit the South D again. Manitowoc was marching right down the field, but when it counted,
they probably look like Manitowoc normally looks, but like you said, South really stood tall. Huffman under center, Ristovojevic, the deep back, fake to him. Huffman looking deep. He's got Harrison, and it's incomplete. Harrison actually did a great job of keeping the Manitowoc defender from making the interception.
That was a good play call. Haven't really thrown the ball down the field at all, and you're throwing into the wind. Try to catch the Ships off guard. Huffman gave Harrison a chance to catch it, but the Ship defender was right there with him.
2nd and 10, Wildman the lone setback with Huffman. Huffman steps into the throw, another great release, and he's got his wide receiver for 1st down.
I think it was Ristovojevic again.
You're right, Ristovojevic.
The wind is not as harsh as it was, but slightly out of the north.
1st and 10, ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Huffman on the keeper. Can't get through the line of scrimmage this time. It's going to be little or no gain. 2nd down.
Very interesting game, Marty. Limited possessions. South only had the ball 4 times in the first half. It's just their second time in the second half. We're down to 3.5 minutes. Every possession is key.
Sam Selk, one of the wide receivers, off to the right. Huffman drills the shot to Ristovojevic. He makes the catch and dives forward to the 42-yard line. Far short of the first down, but a great effort.
And a ship is down, unfortunately, Marty, number 55. Brian Talaha. I think he's the one who went up with Boris. It was. Oh, and he got hit by his own guy. Number 22 for Manitowoc. Saul Bear hit him.
Well, as we wait for that young man to get tended to, here you're going to see in slow-mo, boink. One man fell right on top of him. Another player fell on his legs. And he's down. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Red Wings when we get back to action. And nice to see that young man get up and walk off the field. Brian Tralaha. Ristovojevic and Martinez off to the right. Selk and Harrison off to the left. Huffman drills it over the middle, and unable to make the catch was Mitchell Martinez. Well, that's going to make it 4th and 4, Chris.
Just the second punt for South. One previous was blocked. Of course, they tried that fake punt as well.
Oh, iffy snap. Huffman gathers it in and gets the kick away, and it's not going to be a good one. Oh, man. Where are they going to spot it? Back at about the 42. That's only, what, 16-yarder?
Yep. They got a 9-yarder and a 16-yarder.
There goes the punting average.
Here you'll see it. Bad snap. Good hands by Huffy, but he just couldn't get a good kickoff.
They marked it at the 41-yard, so it's a 17-yard punt. Just trying to get the corner is knocked out of bounds outside the 45-yard line. Five-yard run. Dixon the back, just in motion, handed off to Dixon. He goes off left tackle. He breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's in the open and is knocked down inside the 25-yard line.
Kyle Cady saved the touchdown there, Marty.
Wow.
That was what I was afraid of, the big play. We're at 2:22 in the third. Watch him grab him here, and Dixon's a big guy.
Inside handoff. Oh no, they give it to the back to the outside, and just breaking tackles might have the first down.
Well, he's over there somewhere getting close to the pylon.
It's going to be where they got the ball spotted inside. I think it's at the 14-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup. Inside handoff to Dixon. He is knocked down after a short gain.
They just keep handing it off to those guys.
Yeah,
they have the
for
wind,
sure.
But they keep running the football, which we knew they would. And right now, why not?
I agree. They had this earlier in the quarter. South was able to stop them, but Manitowoc is really deep. 1:30 and left in the third and counting. Emmy throws the pass over the middle. He had a receiver wide open, and Tristan Schmidt had an excellent chance for an interception and couldn't make it. Oh boy, got to capitalize on those situations.
Well, I'm surprised the Ships put it up. You've been getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, and you put it up, and you're right, Marty. Schmidt should have had that pickoff.
Dixon is 46, just 34 in motion. Inside handoff. Dixon's not going anywhere. It's going to be 4th down.
What's the Ships going to do here? Here you'll see that replay before. Emmy that's a great shot, Scott.
Yep, right in his hands.
Right to him.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Well, they're going for it on 4th down, Marty.
Surprised they don't go for the field goal, Chris.
Yeah. Yep.
Just the wing on the right,
no.
and then we get timeout South. There's 46.2 seconds left in the third quarter. South on top 10-7. Chris, why not go for the field goal and tie it up?
I don't know if they don't like the angle. I don't know. Kid had good.
You know, they try one from 45. You'd think you'd try one from like 22 or so.
Yeah, he had good leg.
I wonder if South was caught off guard by them going for it on 4th down.
No.
Well, I don't discredit South for the timeout. I mean, this is the key point of the game right here.
Last time they called timeout, they got a touchdown the next play.
Well, you still got to call it, I think.
That gives Manitowoc time to think about it, too. Got to get a stop, boys. Big play.
Fake handoff, a swing pass out to Cameron Yeager, and he's not going to get the first down.
Feudner
picks up maybe 4 yards, but that's it.
I'll tell you, Alex Feudner with the stop, because there was a train out in front, and if Feudner doesn't make the play, and Futzy stood up big there and made the play.
South will have it 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line. Huffman late coming into the huddle.
I don't know why they don't take 3 there.
Martinez split out to the left. They got the 3 lineup in the backfield, Chris. Ristovojevic, the deep back, and he gets the handoff. He busts off tackle. He's in the open. He's outside the 20 and knocked out near the 25-yard line.
Wow. Just like that. Get out of your own end zone. And I'll tell you, Boris tonight has looked like the better back of all Justin, Dixon, and all this. He's got a bunch of yards.
19-yard pickup that puts him up to 80 on the game on 12 carries. Stavojevic, the third back, trying to take it outside. That one he probably should have cut up, Chris.
Yep.
He's going to lose a yard.
Hey, walk to the other side, boys. Don't even snap it.
2nd down. And
Take
11.
a walk.
Clock running, 5 seconds left. They won't come out of the huddle now. At the end of 3 quarters of play, South on top, 10-7.
Hey, where'd I help you, Scott?
Help Ricky Rubio save a life at heartrescuenow.com.
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. Sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line. Dial 1-800-273-8255 and press 1.
Hey, Chris, Manitowoc had almost as many yards in the third quarter, 82 as they had in the entire first half. Big play here for the Red Wings. Huffman on a keeper, eludes one tackler, he's in the open, right down the middle of the field, and he gets it out to about the 48-yard line.
Very
he looked
impressive.
Pretty shifty there.
Very impressive.
"23 yards on that carry.
Robert showing his athletic ability there, getting every yard he can, almost across midfield.
I'll tell you, that tackler should have had him about 3 or 4 yards down the field, but once he missed him, boy, there was a lot of open field. Huffman again. Gets hit just over the line of scrimmage, give him maybe a yard.
Zimmerman in, Selk out. Zimmerman, the big tight end. Also in the game is Futzy. Wildman comes out.
Futzy is number 48. Alex Feudner. Him and Ristovojevic in the slot on the right. Huffman deep. And, the Manitowoc defender had the best chance at it. Went right through his hands. Martinez was well covered on that play.
There you see it, and
yeah, a
with
little bit
the
too
wind
far
now. But again, there's some pretty good wind again.
Wildman in the game. Martinez, the wideout. Ristovojevic in the slot. Huffman drops it, picks it up. He's going to run with it. Eludes one tackler, but not the next. He gets knocked down right at the 50.
Here you'll see Huffy just mishandles the snap. Tries to make the best he can, which is getting back to the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play.
Good snap. Line drive kick goes by the return man, and it's knocked down at about the 2-yard line.
Let's wait for the flag. Flag right away, which means to me it's got to be maybe offsides or motion or.
Hey Chris, in high school football, if the guy downs it, the ball is outside the end zone, but his feet are in the end zone. Is it a touchback, or is the ball down?
I think it is.
In the
That's
field
what I
of
was
play?
worried about myself.
Yeah.
I know what you were thinking. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rule was.
That helps the average a little bit, a 46-yarder, Marty.
I don't know, those high numbers, that's when I stop counting.
South started on the 8, and now Manitowoc's got to start on their own 4. Or South's 4, excuse me. They got a long way to go.
Yeager is a wing on the left side. Dixon is the deep back. They hand it off to Just. He's trying to cut it back, but good play by the South defense. But he does pick up a good gain. Give him a gain of 6 on that. Ball spotted on the 10-yard line. Fumbled. Emmy trying to pick it up. He does fall on it, but it's going to be a loss. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 5.
Couple times he's dropped the ball.
Yeah, he's not riding his center enough to get the exchange. That's what it looks like. Trying to pull out a little too quick. One wide receiver for the Ships. Emmy rolling, throws deep over the head of Yeager, but he was open. It's going to be 4th down. Boy, Yeager had his man beat. If he catches that, boy, it's it'll
be interesting, Marty, to say the least.
Yeah, Dean and Schmidt back deep to receive this punt. Kick is away. Dean calls for the fair catch and then gets away from it. Good decision by Emmett.
Yep.
Ball's going to be at the 43-yard line of Manitowoc.
If I'm Coach Dixon right now, I am concerned.
No kidding. 8:45 left in the ball game. South has it. They're going with the triple I. Wildman, Alvarez, and Ristovojevic, the dot at the end. And offside by South.
We won't mention Jake Miller's name.
Good idea.
Or jumping. It's all right, Jake. Get him this time. Jake, the big 6'5", 290-pounder. The offensive line's done a great job tonight, Marty.
They have. They protected the quarterback and opened some real nice holes for the runners. Ristovojevic bouncing through, does pick up some yardage. Manitowoc pretty good on that play, but Ristovojevic again showing that burst.
I like where the ball is. I like the running game. Clock's rolling here towards 8 minutes left. A lot of good things if you're a South fan.
Yeah, South on top on the strength of a Katy field goal. 10-7. Ristovojevic up the middle again. It's hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down.
Coach Hine is pacing, dropping a few calories tonight.
For sure. Martinez wide to the right. Huffman looking, drills a shot to Martinez, and he's got it at the 30-yard line. Whoa, that was a bullet.
Nice play. Martinez just kind of ran straight down and kind of slanted to the left, and Hoffman hit him right in stride. That is very difficult to defend. But you got to make a perfect pattern and a perfect pass, and that's what you got. Now you're going to run about another 2 minutes off the clock.
That was a 19-yard pickup, Chris. First back through is Wildman.
Touchdown.
He's through the middle. He's heading to the end zone. He's going to make it. Touchdown, South. 31-yard run by Andrew Wildman.
Wow, high five by Coach Hine, Coach Korf, as Andrew Wildman, a backbreaker for the Ships.
Katie in to kick. Miller gonna do the holding again. Good snap and set. Kick is to the uprights and through with 7:04 left in the ball game. South by 10, 17-7.
If I ride, I will know the way the trees smell after the rain. I will grow a heart so strong that hospitals will take Tuesdays off. If I ride, road rage will turn into laughter, and oil tankers will haul chocolate milk. And I won't be a boy or a girl. I will just be a rider.
Green Bay East 27, Sheboygan North 6.
3 minutes left in the third.
Maybe it's not falling.
I heard they're staying overnight. Ball taken at the 5. I believe that's Justin. He slips through a tackle and gets it up to the 35-yard line. Bad tackling there.
But a good tackle by Emmett Dean. Woo!
Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line. Cameron Yeager in motion. Emmy's deep pass is incomplete, but we have a flag down. Looks like it's going to be interference on South.
That was way out of the...
Pass was intended for Ethan Just.
Well, that's the longest passing attempt by Emmy all night, and also Manitowoc out of their comfort zone, putting the ball up, but they do get the penalty on South. And I got to be honest with you, I've been thinking, I'm trying not to jinx South, but that might be their first penalty.
I think they had one earlier.
They haven't had many.
The lineman just jumped off, but you're right.
They've done a very nice job, very well disciplined.
Just on the sweep. He's got hit in the backfield, but not taken down, and then knocked out of bounds by Tristan Schmidt.
How can't you call a hold there on number 62, Marcus Sonnenberg? Right in front of the official. Watch him here. Look at him grab all over Rodriguez.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Inside handoff to Dixon. He gets knocked down at about the 45-yard line.
They went to the same holding school that the Ohio State defensive backs did last week. You can get away with it for 60 minutes.
Ooh, come on, Chris. Third down and 4.
Another stop.
Good stop by the Red Wings. Nothing for Dixon on that carry.
Sullivan. Kumaro. And you want to talk about the ball game, Marty? Here it is.
4th down.
Boom. Timeout, South. He's calling for Connor Harrison. Wants an extra D-back in there. You know, probably to put him up against Coles. Bigger, maybe a bigger guy.
Yeah, good
I'm not
point.
saying that's what they're doing. It's just my
It's
brain.
what you would do.
Well, Coles is a big guy, and that's kind of in their person, but they haven't thrown to him since like late in the first quarter, it seems like.
Let me check that out. He had 2 catches in the first, 1 in the second, pardon me, and none in the third. The guy they've been going to most often now, recently, has been Cameron Yeager.
Yep.
Little number 2. Boy, Chris Hine very animated in the huddle.
Oh, he
smells a win.
He does, and he's so positive, and Chris Korf is positive, and the staff is positive.
You're the only one negative. Yeager in motion. Inside hand, nope. Emmy keeps it, goes to Coles. And he's got the first down. Good call, Chris.
Coles just kind of slipped into a little opening, I think, and tell you, Emmy got it to him. Didn't look like the prettiest play, but I guess it got the job done, and there he was. And Harrison had responsibility.
Inside handoff to Yeager. That's been a staple of the Manitowoc running game since I was in high school.
Another good play by South. I think Dean slowed him up, but they swarmed to that tackle. We're down to 4:47.
Emmy back, looking in over the middle. He's got a receiver wide open. Coles makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. That was way too easy, Chris.
There was like nobody there.
That's a 21-yard pickup.
Split right between Kumaro and Katie.
First and goal, ball on the 6-yard line. And another timeout by South. 4:21 left in the ball game. I don't know if I like that one, Chris. And South is out of second half timeouts. That hurts. They had one in the third, towards the end of the third quarter, and now 2 here in the fourth. Manitowoc has all 3 left, so they're in good shape that way.
Really the best drive for well, they've had 2. They had one when they turned it over on down here, and this is the second one, but otherwise I think the Red Wings defense has been up to the challenge tonight, and you can't ask for much more from the boys. They've done a great job. See if they can finish it here.
Emmy ducks under center, and then we get another whistle and timeout.
Thank you.
Manitowoc.
Oh, that might hurt them down the line.
With those 3 timeouts, you know, if you can stop them on South's running plays, call timeout each time, you save a lot of time, but only having 2, now you're talking about losing another 30, 35 seconds.
Dropped your pencil, Coach.
It's for the 8th time tonight.
Ugh. Well, last week you had the wind that was blowing in, but today it's...
Yeah, then we were losing papers and the clipboards and everything. All right, here we go. I think we're ready this time. Emmy ducking under center. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Dean knocks the ball away. Incomplete. South takes over. Nope, second down.
Second down. I didn't like that call at all. I was surprised by the Ships. They're a running team. They tried to catch South off guard, and it didn't work. And almost a turnover. Surprised they didn't go with their boys.
That play. Gave him a run pass option. You just needed to throw it out a little bit further.
I like them running.
Handoff to Justin. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right, we still have the lead.
Yes, we do. And we like it that way.
Just on the score. It's his 12th touchdown on the season.
He's got a bunch of them. Extra point is good. With 4:10 left in the ball game, South on top, 17-14.
Honestly, dude, I did the most shocking thing today. It was just something I never thought I'd do.
Did your parents find out?
My mom cried.
What'd you do?
Back at South High School, Manitowoc has just completed a long drive, and they're getting ready to kick off. South with a 3-point lead. It's been an excellent ball game. Both teams showing stout defenses, and the running game for both teams has been all right. I mean, it's been an exciting ball game, and that's really what we're all about.
Yeah, we expected them to run, both teams, and they did. And they have.
Short kick.
Thank you.
And it's going to go out of bounds.
Ay, ay, ay.
And a penalty, of course.
That's another just a question. What are you doing? Just kick it deep. Give short field. Even if you stop South, South can punt it and
drill you back.
Yeah. They're going to make them kick it again?
I wouldn't. Just keep the ball. Chris Hine is signaling. The official signals penalty on Manitowoc. Are they going to kick it again, Chris? Both teams going back to their respective sidelines to talk it over, and South is going to receive a second kickoff. Now, they could have had the ball somewhere outside the 30-yard line, about the 31 or 32. Let's see where they end up with it. Leifer getting ready to do the kickoff chores. Schmidt and Katie back deep for the Red Wings. There's the onsider, and Manitowoc, do they have it? It was close. Manitowoc says they do, and they do. Manitowoc will take over at the 47-yard line. Oh, man. First and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. 53 yards away from pay dirt for the Ships. Handoff to Just, trying to get the corner. He does, and he's knocked out of bounds in South territory. Man alive, Chris. Oh, inside
not
handoff.
much there.
He's trying to struggle forward, but South does a good job of stopping him. That was Dixon.
3:52 and counting. 2 timeouts for Manitowoc. Defense was just on the field. They're out there and they got to get another stop.
Third down. Cameron Yeager's got the corner. He's trying to get out of bounds. He's knocked down by Schmidt, but sizable gain.
Cameron Yeager on the handoff. First down by number 6.
That was wide open.
Yes.
And
surprising he didn't get more.
Yeah. 35 yards away. South still leads by 3, though.
3:21. Inside handoff to Just, and he gets tripped up at about the 26. Another good gain. And no timeouts left for South either.
Manitowoc's got a lot of hop in their little giddy up.
Oh, for sure. Just again. Bounces to the outside. He's in the open. He gets knocked down at the 10-yard line. 16-yard gain. Come on, South. First and 10 at the 11.
2:30.
Oh, boy.
Got to get a stop. Turnover.
Inside handoff to Justin. He gets nailed. Zimmerman makes the first contact.
Zimmerman's had a nice game. Rodriguez. Can't mention it. All that defense without Dylan Kumaro today. Watch this. Boom.
What I don't like is they're going to run that same formation and fake the inside handoff and pitch it out to Yeager.
Rolling.
He's got it. He's got
Touchdown.
A man open. Touchdown, Manitowoc. Oh, man. Well, we got time, Chris. Leifer's extra point attempt is good. And that makes it 21-17 Manitowoc with 1:55 left. Jeez.
When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Back at South High School, Manitowoc recovered an onside kickoff at the 47 and then drove 53 yards right down the field, most of it on the ground, but the final play was a 12-yard touchdown pass. Emmy to number 2, Cameron Yeager. And that hurt, Chris. Katie and Schmidt back deep. Ball carries back to the 14-yard line. Katie picks it up at the 13, trying to get to the outside and is knocked out of bounds at about the 25. And there was a hit out of bounds and no flag. That official refused to throw the flag on an obvious hit out of bounds.
Here you'll see it, Marty. Way out of bounds.
Ball is spotted on the 27-yard line. Wide receivers, 2 to the left and 2 to the right.
Gonna need 73 yards, boys. Clock stops on first downs.
Good
There's
pass
one.
to Mitchell Martinez. He gets knocked down at about the 42. Give him 15 yards.
Lots of time. You don't have to panic. Just got to move it. 1:42. It stops on incompletions. Harrison on the wrong side. Gets set. Attaboy, Robert.
There's going to be a motion penalty. Wildman moved a little too soon.
That's why I thought they were all set there, Marty. That's not going to hurt you, because you're going to have to get big chunks anyways.
1:37 left in the ball game. Manitowoc on top.
Clock is running.
Huffman takes the snap. Trying
Looking.
to go to Ristovojevic on the out. He makes the catch and is knocked down at the Manitowoc 48. That's very close to a first down.
They're going to give him the first down, Marty. Same official that didn't blow or throw the flag on that personal foul decided to give South the first down. We're down up to the 48 and we're rolling.
Quick snap to Huffman, looking over the middle. He's got his receiver Selk, but unable to make the catch. The pass goes incomplete.
Good time for Huffy, just threw it a little high. A little risky there, a lot of white jerseys. Still minute 12, lots of time. Just relax.
Huffman the lone back with Huffman. Robert dumps it out to Wildman, who avoids one tackler, and then he gets knocked down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 7.
Still a lot of time, 58 seconds. Wildman should have tried to get out of bounds there.
South right up at the line of scrimmage. Huffman looking. Quick out to Ristovojevic is incomplete. It's going to make it 4th down.
Robert kind of rushed that one a little bit. Chris Korf, your best 4th and 3 play here. You get your first down and then you down it. You spike the ball, that's what you want here.
Well, if they can run it for a first down, even if they do that, the clock does stop for a minute. Yep. You can get your team lined up.
After you get the first, down the ball. You got lots of time, but you got to get the first.
This is the ball game right here.
They're going to try to go Martinez deep.
Quick snap. Ristovojevic fell down. Martinez double covered, and the pass goes incomplete.
Well, I saw it a couple weeks ago when North played De Pere, and I saw it again this week. 2 victories taken away in the last couple minutes. I knew they were going to go deep to Martinez. I saw the play right away, and instead of just getting your little first down, that's a stunner, Marty.
Yeah, very much so. Unbelievable.
South
Fans
dominated
are just in disbelief at what has taken place here tonight.
Same thing that happened a couple weeks ago, Marty, when I saw North play De Pere, and North should have won that game, and South should have won this game.
And that'll be the last play of the game. They put the ball in play with about 28 seconds left, which means Manitowoc does not even, is there a 25-second?
Yeah.
Okay, 25. This will be the last play then.
Oy.
And another kneel down, and that's the ball game. Well, Chris,
Stunner.
It was one of our more exciting ball games this year,
yep.
But again, Sheboygan comes up short. Well, for the crews, Scott Maloff, our director, great replay, Scott.
Oh.
Our cameraman, Eric Wiesman, and Richard Bartson giving us some great shots.
In the weather, thanks,
even
boys.
Even though the fog was there. And for my partner, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next week right back here at South when they host Ashwaubenon in the homecoming game.